Hi, I'm Matt Van Horn, and today I'll be talking about how to leverage emerging technology, Cisco WebEx, to enhance your professional capabilities at Bank of America Merrill Lynch. So, just a show of hands, who here uses the phone in their day-to-day business functions to contact participants off-site? Okay, most of you. Does anyone do it through the computer as well as the phone? No? Okay, well I do, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about how WebEx helped me. Most of my coworkers are located in Denver, Colorado, probably about 90% of them. So I've never trained when I started in Denver. I've got training, but I never visited them. And I also have managers in Florida and their managers in Florida. When I started, I had clients that were located in the United Kingdom, Canada, and Hawaii. And I was very nervous initially when I started because I didn't know how I was going to be effective in training other people, in collaborating with my coworkers, in reaching my clients. So I found that this Cisco WebEx was a very effective means to help me do that. What it is essentially an integrated piece of technology that's at your workstation that incorporates your web camera, your desktop, and your conference phone all in one piece so that you can contact your coworkers, collaborate, and hopefully throughout this presentation you'll be able to see the added value that I discovered and apply it in your day-to-day throughout Bank of America Merrill Lynch. So why this sudden surge in interest in video conferencing? There's a plethora of reasons, but I'll point you to number 4, which is management primarily. So if management wants it, they're going to get it, and that's the way corporate America works. They're very interested in it, and they're very high on it. As you can see, a management survey in the Polycom survey in 2013, 94% of management agreed that by having WebEx, it increased the efficiency and productivity of their workers. So it's extremely effective. The best thing about Cisco Systems WebEx is that it's already baked into your Outlook. So this is just an illustration of where it is on an older Microsoft Outlook program. You click on one of the two if you wanted an instant meeting. You click on the left if you wanted a meeting further in the future. You click on the right one. What happens is you insert the recipient's email address in the window that pops up. They'll get an email. It'll have a hyperlink, and it'll have a conference number to dial in. And what happens is you click on the link, you enter your name, and then you're at the landing board. If you don't want to dial in on the conference phone number, you don't have to. You'll be prompted when you land there that they'll call you. So you can do that. Effectively, if you think about it, what it does is it shows your desktop, it shows the webcam, it shows your interaction with people, and it captures the sound on the conference. So it integrates all these pieces rather than just doing a piecemeal. So this is the landing board when you come on. And you can see your video conferencing to the right-hand side. This is how a presenter would be shown. And they have the option on the left-hand side to share their desktop. And then you can share your desktop, which would be a screen or the other, or you could share certain applications if you're information sensitive. So if you have certain applications that have social security numbers or credit card information, you can select what to show to what participants. And it'll display on that left-hand side on the window there. There's a little ball. I don't know if you can see it. It's right here. That's what designates the presenter. What's really neat about this is that if you drag the ball to someone else that's in your conference, they then essentially become the presenter. They can show the information that's on their screen. So at times in the conference, any participant can, in effect, be the presenter and show things on their screen if they want to. So we're going to talk about how you can apply this in the workplace. First is through training, whether it be training someone off-site or being trained. Like I said, I had most of my coworkers in Colorado, my managers in Florida, and I got trained. I got trained through this, and as a testimonial of a coworker that was kind enough to be interviewed, said that it was invaluable. So essentially what I'm doing now is I have new coworkers in Jacksonville, and they become, you know, I monitor what they do, I show them. It's essentially very intimate. You're basically sitting right next to them, guiding through everything. You can see the reactions if you don't understand them. You can clearly communicate through the conference, and you can point to what they need to see. I know verbiage and terminology when you're just green, you're not going to know what these websites are, these terminologies, etc. Well, with this, it helps to alleviate those problems. You can use it for coaching employees as well. So collaboration, just yesterday I had an example of a problem I didn't know. I tapped into the Brain Trust, sent an email, hey Denver, have you ever experienced this unique situation? Can we hop on the WebEx? Can we conference it out? I pointed to the desktop, we collaborated, we figured it out, like that. It would have been impossible if I was just discussing it over the phone or on the computer, one or the other. This integrates everything and makes everything possible. And it also helps you work on projects. If you're presenting for clients, you can have one window shown, displayed to the client, and you can have a script on the second. They will never know. It will not distract from your presentation, and you will be adding value to your presentation. You could also capture notes on the right-hand side. But I know, for example, when we onboard clients, we walk them through certain websites and display how to do things, and they find it very effective. So why this instead of GoToMeeting or certain competitors? Well, it works on all operating systems. It's user-friendly, and as my coworker will point out, it doesn't crash. So hopefully, my experiences with Cisco WebEx has yielded some information for you and perhaps given you some ideas on how to communicate effectively with off-site participants or clients throughout your day-to-day. Thank you for your time. Are there any questions?